What's going on, gentlemen? What's going on? All right, in this video, we getting straight to the point. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, you're like, that's where I'm at. In this video, we're talking about confessing that you had an affair, that you cheated on your wife, and just a few tips. I'm not a know-it-all, but I feel like if I was ever in this situation, this is what I want somebody to tell me. I'm not in this situation though. All right. First, before you approach her, get yourself together. All right, get yourself together, cause this is gonna be a tough thing. Cause what you did was a terrible thing. Well, you know, whether it was an accident, purpose, whatever. You know, you did it. You know, you knew you was doing it. You was calculated, whatever it was. I don't even know if you call cheating an accident. Yeah, I don't. You know, we're just throw accident out there. Cheating's not an accident, but just being real. But before you approach your wife and tell her you had an affair or you was cheating, you gotta get your ducks in a row. You gotta mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and maybe even physically get yourself together. Cause what you about to tell her is gonna rock her world, and definitely your world is about to get rocked. I applaud you for even thinking about coming clean about this because, hey, that's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow. But you need to come clean. I don't want you to get any doubts that, man, maybe I shouldn't do this. No. Don't throw out the excuse that you don't want to hurt her. You hurt her when you had the affair, when you cheated, when you slept with this other person. So you already hurt her. That's already, that's done. You trying to, make up ground, be a decent person at this point, and salvage your marriage by coming clean. Now, first, like I said, get yourself right. This is what I mean by that. Go pray. You're gonna need God on your side. If pray for favor, pray for mercy, pray for grace, pray for forgiveness, pray for all of that, all of it. But also, just make sure you get the Lord on your side on this one as much as possible. As much as possible. And you want to apologize in a certain way. Don't make any excuses for it. Just take full accountability and know your wife. Know your wife and see how she, I'm not saying butter her up, but just know how she, likes to be approached. Don't approach her right before work or, maybe do it on the weekend. I don't know. You know your wife. At this point, you got to do some brainstorming and think what's the best way, when, how, why, all that. When's the best time to do it, basically. And, just be as genuine as possible. Give her all the facts, the details. She's going to ask some questions. So be prepared to really, dig deep and, explain a lot of that, a lot of the details is what I'm saying. But, you probably at this point, you got no peace. I can't see how you would have peace if you had an affair, you cheated, but at this point, you probably have no peace. And by you coming clean, it's going to give you a lot of peace. But also, you may lose a lot in the process. You may lose your wife. You may lose your house. You may lose the bed. You may lose I don't know. You may lose a lot, unfortunately. I hope you don't. But these are just some things you got to come to grips with, when about to, confess, basically. And, this is tough. I'm not saying this is gonna be easy. It's tough. Like I said, don't change your mind. I'm not here to make you change your mind. But by doing this, it's for her sake and it's for your own sake and everybody else involved. Basically, you want to make sure you come clean, and you got to be prepared for the worst. She might, just take off. She might be angry at you. She might not talk to you for a few days, weeks, and months. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. Just be prepared for the worst. Be patient. Be very patient. Understand that you shattered trust. You shattered everything. So you have to be the most understanding person in the world, really. And you're really going to have to take full accountability. You really are. Understand, she may change towards you. She may change towards you. She may not be the same woman towards you. She might, you got a birthday coming up. Hey, be prepared that, that birthday ain't going to be a good birthday. I'm just, just some examples. Things will probably go left. But, I do hope, hope it works out for you. You're already taking a brilliant first step by just coming clean in the first place. The more you do it, the further you get from it, the better. But the first step is coming clean. Understand you want to get right with God. And, then you just got to go and do it. It's like ripping the Band-Aid off, But, try to be as gentle, as patient, understanding as possible. And a lot of praying. Be very understanding as well. Is my point. Have a support, a support team behind you as well, because, your wife ain't gonna be, she really gonna, she might still be your wife, but she ain't gonna be acting like your wife. She's gonna be distant. She gonna, not, she might stop cooking, stop cleaning. She's just gonna be distant from you. Sex is probably gonna stop. All this stuff. I'm just saying. So make sure you got a strong support team behind you. A friend, family member, somebody you can just talk to, help you get through this time, because it's gonna be a tough time. And somebody who's really for your marriage. Not somebody who's like, well, you told her, and if she didn't get it, just leave her. Nah, you got to be so understanding at this point and understand what your wife is going through after you lay some news like this on her. But yeah, this is such a topic that you could really dig deep in, and just if you're going through that, like I said, just pray, take full accountability, and understand what she's going through and all you affected, and throw out the excuse, the thought that I don't want to hurt her, because you hurt her when you cheated. So basically, I know this is not the most fun video, but like I said, I think it needs to be, if you want to really salvage your relationship, salvage your marriage, come clean as soon as possible. But these some things you gotta do first. It's just really get yourself together, understand how you're gonna do it, when you're gonna do it. Get a support team behind you. Get emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally right, because what you about to do is a lot. It's a lot. So I hope that advice was helpful. In some aspects to you, and yeah, I wish you nothing but the best as well. All right.